welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma, behind the camera is Alex, and today we are visiting some of northern Portugal's most beautiful nature spots. In this video, we get out of our comfort zone and our clothes to see some of northern Portugal's lesser known nature spots. After eating our weight in custard tarts here in Porto, it's time to finally get out of the city and do a little bit of hiking.
We are heading up right into the north to a place that is known as the Tibet of Portugal. We have had such a nightmare. I put myself as the only named driver. Not taking into account that Emma is always car sick. We've been driving.
You don't want to be in this lane, sorry, go left. Oh wait, no, you do want to be in the seat. Sorry.
Emma gets crazy car sick. We've been driving for 5 minutes maximum. She's already feeling sick. We're going to the Tibet of Portugal.
I'm sure those roads won't be windy at all.
You're guaranteed to feel bad.
I'm gonna vom everywhere. We're starting to understand why it's called the Tibet of Portugal. The layers on the side of the hills are fantastic.
This is crazy. There's no one around at the moment. When I looked online, I couldn't find much English information about this place. And it's starting to feel like a real hidden gem.
Just a quick note, if you are thinking of coming here by car, is that you'll need to park on the main road here next to the village itself, because all of the parking inside the village is for residents only. Before we carry on with the video, we would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to today's sponsor, OneFootball. OneFootball is a completely free football or soccer football only app that you can get on both Android and iOS. It is the best place to follow and keep up to date with the upcoming Euro 2020. We use the OneFootball app for everything.
We?
Okay, Alex uses the OneFootball app for everything.
What do I use it for?
He uses it for goal updates and for lineups and for scores.
Yep.
And for
breaking
news. So, if you're a huge football fan like me, or a fair weather fan like Alex, check out this app. It could be perfect for you. As we said, it is completely free. We will leave a link down in the description, so go check it out, download it, and see if you like it. There are a bunch of walks that you can do here, and it's really easy to figure out what you want to do, because underneath each trail they've got it all color coded on here, and then they also have the distance and how long roughly it takes and the altitude, so you can kind of roughly see what sort of thing you're after.
So you can see here what you can see along the way.
Yeah.
So like say like number one there, and there's number one here.
Yeah. So the green one here has quite a few little viewpoints, so I'm leaning towards the green walk. The village itself is really tiny, but it's worth having a little wander around just to come and see these old granary buildings that they have around. So these date back to like the 1700s, so they're not new, and they were just a place to store grain. And they are quite a unique build, and they're all kind of raised up on these little like mushroom-shaped stones. And the purpose of that, as we've read, thank you Google, is to keep the rodents out. So yeah, it's worth coming just to have a little look and a little dose of history while you're here. Wowee, mister. Not too shabby. Wow. It's like my two favourite things, like epic terraces and wine vines. Give me some port, not wine. Giggling at me.
seen what's in the road?
Oh my god. I'm gonna get out of the way now. Let's go over here.
Hola.
How lovely is this place? It does feel like an actual like mishmash combination of Asia and Europe. You have like all these lovely vineyards and all these walkways that you're walking through with all the vines above you. But then you also have all these kind of layers and layers, and you've got cows walking down that's just trying to have a nice little hike. It's bringing back memories of hiking in Asia, but with the new European twist.
So I thought it was great, visually, that the cows are everywhere. It looks great, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. Look! That is poo! Definitely poo. Why do they have to splat it everywhere? Everywhere! I'm just looking, I'm filming, not looking where I'm going.
Not paying attention.
And then...
It's just lovely. We've come down to the river, there's dragonflies flying around, we've got a lovely private little waterfall here, all to ourselves. I'm tempted to get in the water.
We say that, but we hate cold water.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the cold water. I wonder if there's any dodgy animals that we should be careful of, like snakes.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
I've never heard of anyone swimming get attacked by a snake.
That's true.
I can see fish over there.
I love it.
This definitely looks better in real life than it does on the camera.
It's so perfect.
I'm going to try and put my money where my mouth is, because I always say I'm tempted to get into the water and then I don't. You only live once, it's just cold water. Ooh. It's just cold water. And look how clear the water is. Every part of my being is saying just get out and just quit, but I want to be able to look back on like little moments like this in my life. Like, I did it. Right now we've reached the crossroads and the water is up to a certain part of my body, which is definitely the hardest to get in. Once that's in, we're all in. Okay. Oh. I'll see you on the other side. Ooh, it's in! Jesus! It's in! Okay, we did it. The current is pretty strong, so it's not really swimming water. That's the excuse I'm going to use. Woo, woo-hoo.
I'm just so impressed that you went in there. I was not expecting it at all. When you said, oh yeah, I'm almost tempted to go in, I was like, yeah, all right.
It's funny, I should be feeling pretty clean, but there is a distinct smell of cow poo in the air following me.
You put your socks back on.
I had to put them back on. We have come to our next stop, and
we've come to a place that we have been thinking about coming for a long time.
Like, they probably know from the title and the thumbnail if we've called it that.
This is true. This is
but we don't
true.
know. We might not have. We decided a while ago. We just thought it would be fun, for once in our life at least, to try going to a nudist, or how would you call it?
Yeah, a naturist or a
beach.
nudist beach.
So apparently there's loads of them in Portugal, but not many in the north where we are.
Yeah. So we got some recommendations
From Google.
That, okay, the only problem is this isn't an official nudist beach.
So we have this really funny idea of us just like, first we just rip our clothes off first.
Before we even get out of the car.
And then we walk
naked.
onto the beach and it's just full of people fully clothed.
Oh.
I guess there's no time like the present though. We should just get out there and see what
So
it's got
are we
to
going to
offer.
go out there and then get naked?
We're definitely not getting naked first. Definitely not.
I'm like, okay, I'll strip off in the car. Let's go. So cold. There's no way
So
I can
windy.
do this. I'm freezing. I didn't bring a jumper with me because it's a boiling hot day.
They're fully clothed. This beach is incredible though.
It's amazing. It's amazing, but it's cold and they are very much clothed.
Where did we get our information from?
Mate, I think this is a blessing in disguise because the only people in the water are surfers and they're wearing wetsuits. I don't think we should be going in there in the nuddies.
I'm getting naked no matter what. Somewhere on this beach.
We don't have to go in the water though, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
There's no rules. You just got to be naked. That's the rule. Probably.
We've walked a bit further down the beach and I think this is a pretty great spot to do our nuddy beach bit. Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
I mean, it's cold, but let's do it.
We've got all bases covered unless anyone comes from up there. We haven't scouted that part out. I want to know, leave in the comments, would you do this or have you done this? I mean, everyone loves skinny dipping, right? It's just that with a couple of extra steps.
Yeah, it does feel great, skinny dipping. So I feel like just being on the beach naked will be just as great.
Lost the mask.
Stage 1 complete. Now it's time for
Stage 2.
That's what we're all here for. Stage 2.
Okay, we can all take our top off. It's actually happening. Initial impressions.
I kind of love it. I feel so free.
The wind is actually very nice.
It's really nice. It's the funniest part, really, is the fact that we're vlogging whilst naked. There are people in the distance, but I think I can't see the clothes they're wearing, so surely they can't see what I'm not wearing.
They're definitely approaching fast.
They are. Let's put some clothes back on, shall we? Can we say we're true nudists if we're covering up for the people walking past?
I don't know, it's like if you stop over in an airport, can you really say that you've been to that country?
So the answer is no. We're not proper nudists because we're covering up for the people walking past.
But we still were naked.
We were. We did it. Do you want to do it again?
Kind of, it was pretty
You need to
great.
run down to touch the water like I did.
Okay.
Went in there.
I was about to go.
You know what?
Yeah, well, I thought you have to get that part in at least. And I was about to go swim, but then in the back of my mind I started thinking about the Portuguese man of war. And I don't even know if they're there, but the name says Portuguese. And
You don't want to sting that, do you?
I did not want to sting that. It is such a nice beach, and we kept walking down it until we found a little resort town where we found a place to have some delicious tapas.
Like thinking back and reflecting on the whole naked beach thing, that was one of the more freeing experiences I've had in my lifetime.
Most of you know we are children at heart,
Yeah.
and we want to stay that way. And that was a really childlike, fun experience, and I just would love you guys to do it.
Yeah.
Send us your pictures straight to my DMs.
Wholesome, unpervy way possible. We want you to experience that. But no, really, like, we were talking about this and how mental it is that we actually think to ourselves that, oh, this is so naughty, this is so crazy. We're just humans who are naked, okay? There's nothing weird about it. It's natural.
So leave in the comments, would you do the naturist thing?
Would you strip off and get naked on a beach?
Also, would you swim in the cold water, like in the creeks?
Yes, I didn't do it. I wasn't brave enough, but Al did. Both times, in the sea and in the creek. If you liked the video, give us a big fat thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
And finally, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and peace out!